Yo, 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 if you're a fan of ARPGs, then April is the month for you. We've got 5 major games coming out in this genre with huge new updates, and I wanted to go through and check them all out with you guys. So let's roll the intro. This is a big month for ARPG fans, as you can see on screen. We've got a bunch of new titles that are coming out with huge updates. One of them being Path of Exile 2, which they already dropped this update on April 4th. It is now live. It was called Dawn of the Hunt. I've actually put about over 300 hours in Path of Exile since its early release back in December of last year. And this was the first big sort of update that they've had. Which is 0.20, and it had some negative opinions whenever it first dropped, but since then they've done a bunch of developer interviews and a bunch of big patches that have fixed a bunch of stuff that the players were complaining about, and it's definitely made a bunch of improvements. Overall, I've not played very many ARPGs at all, and in fact Path of Exile 2, whenever it first came out, was the one that really kind of like launched me into this genre. And since then I've been kind of exploring and seeing news and gameplay of other games that are coming out or have been out that I'm really interested in exploring. So I thought it would be a really cool idea if we kind of checked out all of the trailers for these upcoming big updates and just kind of give an overview and then get my reaction and kind of my impressions of what I'm looking forward to, what I'm excited for, and which game I'm actually looking forward to playing the most. Let me know down in the comments below as well which one you're most excited for. So let's go ahead and play these trailers and kind of talk about them a little bit at the end. So we'll play Path of Exile 2 first, and let's give it a go.
We as Mary are guided by the Spirit. It provides prey, shelter, even love. But for me, one day, all that were changed. The Spirit, it showed me something. Something forbidden. And to defend all I loved, I used it. I lost everything.
Dude, these trailers are actually so good.
But fate weren't finished with me yet.
I've really enjoyed Path of Exile 2 so far.
I'll right the wrongs I've done. I'll do what I must, no matter the cost. I will hear the Spirit once more.
I've actually started playing with the Huntress lately, and I'm doing like a lightning spear build. It's actually pretty good. But yeah, they added a bunch of new stuff with this update. I have not gotten to endgame yet, so I haven't experienced any of these rogue exiles. But yeah, 100 plus new uniques and support gems is crazy. So yeah, that's That's Path of Exile 2 Dawn of the Hunt, if you aren't aware of this yet, which I'm sure most of y'all are. But yeah, I've played a decent amount of the update since it's come out. I think I'm only level like 30 maybe. So I haven't even gotten to Act 2 Cruel, or I haven't even gotten to the Cruel Acts yet. And then yeah, so a lot of this content I haven't even seen yet, but all of that looks super exciting. I'm also tempted to try the Warrior this time around with the new Ascension that they added. It looks really cool, but overall, I would say I'm having a pretty good time with the update, and I know they fixed a bunch of stuff because initially when it dropped, the mass player base was not very happy with it. But yeah, that's Path of Exile 2 Dawn of the Hunt, already dropped on April 4th, which, like I said, this game really launched me into the deep end with ARPGs. So yeah, I kind of give credit to them for me exploring a lot of these other games. Now, the next game we're gonna look at is Last Epoch. And now this, I think, was originally supposed to drop on the same week that Path of Exile did. And so there was like a little bit of drama between them. But I think everyone's pretty cool at this point. But yeah, this game is getting a bunch of hype. I've never played a single minute of this game, but I've seen tons of gameplay and videos, and it does actually look really good. And apparently this Tombs of the Erased update that's coming out on April 17th is one of the biggest updates that they've had in the game. It's season 2, and I've kind of been watching a lot of content, and it looks insane. So let's go ahead and play this trailer as well. And I don't think I've actually watched this trailer all the way through. So yeah, let's go ahead and play it.
You've come to the right place, traveler. And in this
Dude,
time, you can
these
share
cinematics in
in
these
her
trailers for these games are
embrace.
absolutely insane. New faction. Dude, I have absolutely no idea what all of this is or what it means in this new seasonal update. But it just looks so good that I'm really interested in checking out this game. I'm definitely gonna be playing it on day one when it drops. Woven Echoes. Just a ton of new content. Sentinel rework. Yeah. I think I'm gonna play this class right here, the Heartseeker, which I feel like a lot of people are. From the hype that I've seen, it's one of the more interesting classes that people are wanting to check out. The Heartseeker. I'm a big like range style type of gameplay as well, so it looks the most interesting to me. But yeah, as a new ARPG fan, I am quickly falling in love with this genre. Now, I have played a little bit of Torchlight, and I played a ton of Minecraft Dungeons. But yeah, nothing to the extent of like the original Diablos or Path of Exile 1. None of this, so this is like the perfect time for me to come into this genre, I feel.
Cannot break. Join us, traveler.
Let me see if they show the release date actually. Oh, they blurred it out because I think they had the original date, which was like April 2nd or something like that. But that's kind of funny. But yeah, the new date is April 17th for this new season. And dude, this I've been watching a lot of videos of this game. And they released one that was showing like the new graphics for one of the areas. It looks insane. So yeah, this game is getting a bunch of hype right now. I've been watching a lot of the developer interviews as well. So I'm trying to keep up to date with all of this stuff, but yeah, this is just kind of an overview of all of these new trailers and then kind of the games that I'm most interested in. But yeah, last Epoch, Tombs of the Erased, coming out April 17th. And now the next one we're going to take a look at is V Rising, which I have barely seen any footage of this game. I watched a little bit of gameplay and kind of watched some new or videos of the new content that's coming out. But this game looks really interesting. It's like a survival crafting ARPG, which is really interesting. So it takes like all of the elements of like these action RPGs and then implements survival crafting elements as well. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this game this game suits my style very much. Like, I love survival crafting games, and then I'm really starting to fall in love with ARPGs. So like, this is literally the blend of both. And yeah, let's go ahead and play the trailer. And yeah, this game just looks absolutely insane. Go full screen here. Yeah, this just looks so good. It's got PvP in it as well, from what I've seen. It's hard to say, but this one might be the one I'm looking forward to the most. But yeah, it's hard to tell. After I play all of these, then I'll probably make a video after the fact and kind of give my opinion. But yeah, that was a super quick trailer. It didn't even really tell you all that much. And I don't even know like all exactly of what they're adding. But I know it's a huge update for them as well. And that one's coming out April 28th, as you can see here, later in the month. So yeah, I'm definitely checking that out. Dude, it's crazy how all of these are kind of like spaced out about 2 weeks apart. So it gives us plenty of time to be able to hop into each one. But yeah, that one is looking very, very promising. Now, the last one I want to check out for trailers is this game called No Rest for the Wicked. Now, these are the developers from Ori, the people who made Ori, which I have played both of those. And so whenever I saw this game, I was like, oh my gosh, this looks insane. So let's go ahead and watch this trailer. I know it was like an early access, and then it's apparently coming out soon. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe y'all can let me know down in the comments below. But this is called The Breach, which is like their new update coming out at the end of this month. Let me go full screen here. But the art style of this game looks absolutely insane. Which both of the Ori's games, those were like masterpieces in my opinion. For like visuals, the visuals and music were insane, so I expect nothing less for this game as well. This game also puts a really cool twist on like the isometric view. It like goes in and out as well. I think they showed gameplay. Yeah, here we go. Dude, this just looks so good. It really does remind me of like the Ori art style.
Do you hear it? The forest is speaking.
But yeah, that's crazy. That's not the release date. The release date of for this is April 30th. So at the end of the month. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one as well. I've watched a bunch of gameplay and videos and all kinds of information on this. But yeah, that one looks absolutely insane. So, dude, like I said, this month is a huge month for ARPGs. Like it's kind of insane. So that's basically the top 4 games, and one of the other ones that we're going to talk about here is Diablo IV, because it is in this genre. Now, I know this game gets a lot of hate, but at some point I do want to hop into this and play it. From what I've seen and heard, you know, it's really a good like entry level ARPG. You know, you'll have those people that are either gonna hate it or they're gonna love it. But I think, you know, overall it's probably still a fun game to play. You just can't really expect like much depth from it, like you can with like Path of Exile, Last Epoch probably, in some of these other games. But I couldn't really find any like new trailers or like specific information. But on April 29th, I believe, is the new season switchover. And so, yeah, I kind of just found this picture of their 2025 roadmap that they posted. That kind of gives you like a generic overview of all of the new content and you can expect to come with this game. But yeah, when this game originally came out, I was really interested in trying it, and then I just never got around to it. And then, yeah, they dropped some new content like the Vessel of Hatred, which looked really cool with like the new Spiritborn class and all of that. I was almost tempted to play back then, but yeah, I don't know why I never did. And then Path of Exile 2 came out, and that's the one that really kind of sucked me into this genre. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know down in the comments which of these games you're looking forward to the most. If you're like me, I'm looking forward to playing all of them, but I thought it'd be a really cool video to just kind of bring these to attention, mainly for myself, but maybe for other people who haven't seen any of this yet and watch all of the trailers. So yeah, I will be live streaming all of these games that are coming out, maybe for the exception of Diablo IV. I don't know when I'll get around to playing that game, but for No Rest of the Wicked, V Rising, Last Epoch, and Path of Exile 2, I will be live streaming all of these right here on this channel as well as Twitch. So you can find me there. Definitely give this video a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.